Tomorrow is chasing new adventures and following them everywhere. Fly Emirates. Hello, tomorrow.
The notices that are put up for display at the Anamaduwa Nawagathegama Mahavidyalaya makes aware both the students and their parents on the measures taken by the school that a standard and proper uniform will assist in the creating of a disciplined group of persons who can set an example. Yesterday, the disciplinary committee was initiated by those attached to the school in order to make sure that the uniforms were properly worn by the minority of students who are still not adhering to the notices that are put up at the school. This teacher, who represents the aforementioned committee, had taken measures to ensure that the dress of a group of female students were proper, taking into account that the dresses worn by these students were shorter than the approved length.
Among the students was the daughter of the politician. He arrived at the school after closing. He told me to kneel. I was kneeling for around 5 minutes. I stood up and then he told me to kneel again. While I was kneeling for the second time, he used a lot of filth and told me not to set foot in the school again. He told me to apologize to his daughter. He threatened to destroy my house by bringing around 300 people. He tried to beat me, but the others prevented that from happening. There were children present there too, along with the other staff.
Taking into consideration the complaint filed with the Nawagathegama police yesterday and eyewitness accounts relating to the incident, United People's Freedom Alliance Council of the Northwestern Province Ananda Sarat Kumara, who was produced before the Putlam magistrate today, was remanded until Monday. Thereby, measures were taken to mete out justice with regard to the incident that is alleged to have taken place. However, the incident where a provincial councillor forced a teacher to kneel before her fellow teachers and students within the school premises can be considered as the latest to the series of incidents of political interference into education by ruling party members of all provincial councils, let alone the Northwestern Provincial Council. Though limited powers have been given relating to education under the 13th Amendment to the Constitution, provincial councillors can only make proposals relating to education at the advisory committee meetings. However, at all provincial councils, members of the ruling party have been allowed to act in the capacity of observation members. The provision that has been provided to the relatives of those who operate using the title of so-called observation members and possess no qualification to inspect schools, and the incident where a school teacher was forced to kneel before a politico is similar to an act of thuggery. Doesn't looking into the political interferences surrounding schools that come under the purview of provincial councils for the past decade assist in achieving the educational goals in the Mahinda Chintanaya? Secretary to the President, this is over to you.